Sir King.
Canvas.
Sir King. Sir King.
Canvas.
Sir King. Sir King.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Excuse me. Happy Martin Luther King Day. And I was thinking about today, does really this generation really understand the impact of Martin Luther King? Because it seems like those who do are passing along. You know what I mean? It's just like the how great his legacy is. I feel is being forgotten. So what he matters and what he did for our society and race relations in America, I feel like it's taking a step back, Like they say he would have been what, 96, 98 today if he was still living. So I don't know. I just hope that we never forget what his presence means to all of us and so forth. So I don't know. It's just interesting times that we live in. What's up, Cheryl Spoiler Burnett? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. What's up, Detached Myself? How you doing? Good to see you. Cheryl, it's going to, the college football championship is tonight, so I'm anxious to see that. So we'll see. And then I heard that NFL, I guess they in the conference championship. So, but let me get into what I wanted to talk about today. And what I say is they scamming y'all. It doesn't necessarily, it's not related to this area, but what's been going on. What's up, Miss Magnificent? How you doing? Happy MLK Day to you as well. So I rarely watch like the news like CNN to hear what they talk about. Unless there's something major going on. Because I just feel like they all have an agenda to promote whatever their program is about. Some of them will give you a fair perspective, but most of the time it's jaded based on their own personal opinion or party or whatever they're about. Which is they right, that's what brings in the ratings. What's up, Adora? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. What's up, Altidala, baby? How you doing? Thank you for being a moderator and Tofuin. Adora, thank you for being well, we gotta change that name. Thank you for being a Sir Kingan, I guess. So yeah, so what I was saying was so what I was watching yesterday was they were talking about Trump. Trump got this coin out called the Trump coin. And his coin is a meme coin, meaning when you hear the term meme coin, meaning really it ain't got no value. It's pretty much I'm not saying his coin. It's a whole different side of cryptocurrency called meme coins, where it's just pretty much gambling, and this pretty much is a Ponzi scheme because that stuff could be totally manipulated and stuff like that. Let me see. What's up, Room Shaker? How you doing? What's up, Yanni M? But I just want to tell y'all, be careful of that stuff because I was listening to somebody and they was telling me like people had created a whole bunch of coins, like the MAGA coin, this coin, that coin, all that coin. I heard there was even a Elania coin or something, whatever her name is. So be careful of that. And they were upset because they were like, "How is Trump? How could he ever create a Trump coin trying to benefit off of his presidency and all that?" And I understand the conflict of interest and stuff like that. And with those kind of coins, the meme coins, you see a lot of volatility and manipulation. And really, it only really benefits those who get in and get out. So be careful of those things. Um, just be careful of those things because people could lose a lot of money and people could make a lot of money. But it don't seem right. But then the other argument was he's a businessman, so why wouldn't you expect him to capitalize off of the ability for him? But thing is, they only launched that coin probably 2 days before he got sworn in, which was today. So they launched it on Thursday, Friday, and it's just interesting. Like it's just interesting. So be be wary of that because the people who are gonna get hurt are the people who are last to get in. And like I said, the only ones who truly benefit are those who know what's coming out and are ready to pounce. Then on top of them things, they take a lot of fees. They take a lot of fees for the transaction, and they take the fees to get your money out. And I'm just like, what? So in regards to cryptocurrency, because I do feel it's becoming more prevalent now, especially with Trump being in office, he's going to sign a lot of measures that will benefit the cryptocurrency community. Just go with things that are legit, that have a tangible use in our society. Not no meme coin. They got a coin called Fart Coin, for real, and it's one of the most. The Fart Coin has made some people a lot of money, depending on when they got in and when they got out. So, I think the allure there is people are actually making tangible money. But like Van Jones said, when the piece I was watching, he was like, "Well, people are only because people are like, wow, oh my god, I can't believe people are doing this." But he said, people are only doing this because they feel like this is their last attempt of hope, like the last hope they have of coming up. And he was right. I mean, it is in a way people are hoping to come up. In a way, if somebody could get 100, could get to make $1,000 in a matter of 10 minutes just for putting in $100, I mean, a lot that could be lucrative to some. Hold on, I'll come back. Hold on, 1 second. Ooh. My bad, y'all. If I hit this thing on the side of my computer, it stops the sound. So I apologize. Thank you for letting me know. But what I was saying was messed up was that whole AMC situation. That was a really a legit situation that turned bad because the CEO, once the price started coming up, started dumping shares. Like, wait a minute, how you want to ask us to support your company but dump shares on the people who support it to dilute the price? So that's effed up. But I would have liked it if a big person came in, bought a lot, then dumped it. That, but you can't sit up here and be an ambassador, telling people to buy it and you dumping. That's kind of effed up. But going back to that whole stuff, be careful of the meme coins and stuff like that. Like I said, there is a fart coin out there that is making people money. It depends on all when you get in, but just be careful of that stuff because a lot of people get things that they're not educated about. And my strategy is to really, and I'm not a financial advisor, so come at me for no motherfucking losses. I'm just telling you, like, only go with stuff that has a real world value, that has a tangible value, that has a benefit to the world or that's being used. So that's what I say. What's up, Sally O'Malley? Thank you for the main notice. So, Sal, Brixton Bay. What's up, Brixton Bay? How you doing? It's true. Now it's time to strike. Things are about to get real. Yeah, things are about to get real. Things are on the ground floor. Brixton Bay. I was just reading an article before I came live. They shut down the whole, like, I don't know what they call it, immigration app. They shut that down for the people who are trying to. I don't know. Let me get it right because I don't like to misquote stuff, especially when it deals with real world situations. What does it say? It says migrants break tears as Trump shuts down border entry app just minutes after taking office as crackdown starts. So yeah, you're right, Bristol Babe. Stuff is getting real. They shutting down apps that will, I guess, allow you into the country and stuff like that. So my whole standpoint, I'm gonna say standpoint, my whole opinion is that I look at everything from two sides. And I put myself in the position of those people, who trying to come into the country. And I'm gonna say, as a person, I'm all for people having a better life. Don't get me wrong, because you never know. Shit, we may have to go to another country one day based on things that are in this country. But what I don't like is when I'm gonna tell you, I've been a direct I'm gonna say myself, I don't like being a victim, but I've been a direct victim of that immigration shit. Like for real, for real. Well, I'm not gonna tell y'all how, but how people try to take care of their own people and then mess you up at the same time. Like I'm not gonna go into no specifics, but I've been a victim of that, where it's actually affecting my livelihood. Where people coming in from another country, taking in their own people, not based on credentials, not just doing some fugazi shit, and it's affecting me. So I don't. I'm all good. I don't care if you come from Bangladesh, China, Spain, whatever. That's cool. But don't sit up here and try to give your people preferential treatment, and they can't. I'm not gonna go into it, but they tell you to do things the right way, and it's effed up when you see people who not doing things the right way, and they not even from. I mean, no, and they come to your country as a guest. That's what I'm gonna say. They come to your country as a guest to escape the hardships in which they're dealing with, but trying to bring their fucked up ways over here to hurt the people who are here. What? What? And then it's just crazy. And then you try to be dignified and professional and all that, but that don't work. It's just not right. It's just not right. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not for families being separated. I'm not for that. I'm not for the outward discrimination and terror and stuff like that. That is not what I'm saying. But when you bring yourself over to somebody else's house and then you start putting your feet up on the table, it's something wrong. And then tell the person who house you in, oh, you can't come in the living room now. Like what? Like we're gonna be like what? So I mean, it's gotten a little bit too much. It's still like a certain method of decorum that has been lost. I'm all for cultural appreciation and cultural pride, but when it starts to turn it into the form of you just take advantage of that shit and discrimination for the, for people who are here, that's not right. That's not right. Just because you got a supervisor's hat don't mean that you could bring in all your buddies who are less qualified and teach them how to circumvent the process. While there's people who help build up the company before you. I'm not getting into that, but it's just like I said, I've been a direct victim of that, and that's not right. That's not right. That's not right. That's the business is first, not your culture. Not your culture. The business is first. Don't. Mm-mm. So, like I said, we'll see. Like I said, I'm not for that. He also trying to get rid of that birthright. I guess if you're an immigrant and then you have a child here, then you know I guess your child is no longer going to be considered an American citizen. So, like that whole stuff is just truly controversial. Truly, 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 truly controversial. America's a great country. Let me just tell you, America is a great country, but and I think when it comes to African Americans and Black people who've been enslaved, the South only succeeded because of how they made economic gain off of free labor, which is slavery. We gonna be honest. That's the only way the North was able to compete. Sorry, the South was only able to compete with the North, and the South is still benefiting from that. But you telling me people could come in and get benefits and stuff like that, and the people who helped make this country great for centuries are told that you lazy? Child, imagine if we were getting 10,000 to just start off right. We supposed to get 40 acres and a mule, and we still waiting for that. We still waiting for the 40 acres and a mule. So, it's just crazy. Like I heard somebody say, Black people are weak because they got enslaved. Our people would never allow ourselves to be enslaved. I'm like, were you there? Were you there? So it's just very controversial. Um, I didn't want. Let me just say that I didn't watch that inauguration. I watched bits and pieces because I had a feeling of uneasiness. I didn't want to hear what I feared hearing. I didn't want to hear that because with Trump, whoever's associated, they be saying some wild, crazy ass stuff. So I just didn't want to deal with that because I told you I've been on edge a lot. Because like I told you, the American flag don't feel the same to me. I feel people are flying that thing out of messaging something else. So I just didn't want, I caught bits and pieces here and there. But what I did see was the richest men and the most powerful men in this world right next to Trump. You had Zuckerberg, you had Jeff Bezos, um, you had Elon, all in the same vicinity. I'm like, not vicinity, because vicinity mean area. No, they were close. They were there. And that meant a lot. They're all jockeying to be pretty much Trump's homeboy. And that's scary because before, they weren't so outwardly supportive. You know what I'm saying? It's just really weird. It's just really weird. Well, C-Mac TV, Tim Cook is I'm about to say that's really, yeah, but I think Tim Cook is on the outs because Tim Cook, I feel he still has some ethics in him, right? Apple still maybe has some ethics in them. These other people, they just like I don't like Elon. Lord have mercy. Like I just feel all he needed 5 minutes in the classified area of the White House, and it's a wrap. He said, "See ya, I got what I need. Bye." That's what I feel. And let's just be honest. Zuckerberg is only really with Trump right now because of the whole TikTok thing. Now they saying TikTok is coming back. I checked, you still can't download it, so I don't know. And just imagine those people who've been impacted by TikTok. Like you got your whole livelihood on TikTok and that shit. And you know what? And I'm not, this doesn't mean that I am what I can say, lack empathy. But they had this whole situation 2 years ago, right? Where they were this whole thing about national security and TikTok owned by Binance, and Binance is a Chinese company and access to information that they were getting from, downloading their app and stuff like that. So they put them on alert 2 years ago. So I do feel sorry for them because if you make a good money off of that and that's an abrupt shift, you got to fight. And on top of that, you basing your lifestyle off of that, then that could cause some issues. So I'm not being judgmental in that situation, but it just tells you, like, yo, just if you're on social media, we all know that even here, your channel could be gone in a minute if somebody wants to report it or an audio bot or something, get something wrong. You just got to be careful. But like I was saying, those two, three, four, the most richest men in the world are jockeying for a position. And one of the articles they were saying, or the thing they were saying, is that you know it seems as if Trump can be bought. Whoever is the biggest, you know, I guess you could say, brings the most money to the table. And they were saying with the Trump coin, what's the scary thing about that is that if any international figure wants to make an immediate contribution to Trump, he could maybe now just do it in the way of a Trump coin rather than just staying at one of his hotels. You know, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I don't know. We just living in different times now. So that's what I wanted to say about that. Um, Let me put what we talking about money. Let me put mine a dollar sign circle. But yeah, dollar sign circle. If you want to send a gesture, feel free to do so. For those in the platinum chat, I'll I'll be asking for the dues when y'all can, because they just hit me up with the Zoom bill. They're like, sir, your Zoom bill is ready. I'm like, ooh. I said we don't get a holiday break Zoom. They're like, oh hell no, you don't. So those in the platinum chat, if you want to, feel free to send a gesture. We greatly appreciate it. Um, what else I want to talk about? Let's see. We talked about that. The Trump coin controversy. So if you're coming in late, please be careful of purchasing the Trump coin. I do feel that it can make some people some money just because people want to be behind Trump. But there's also a lot of fake coins going around, MAGA coin and all that are not officially associated with Trump. So yeah, okay. So and like I said, be careful of the meme coins. Meme coins are pretty much coins that people just started just out of nowhere. And you know, be careful. All right, let's talk about casino adventure. So I went to the casino. I went to the casino, but did I spend no money? I'm not really a casino person. I was invited to go. I said, you know what? Since Bazaar get to go, I can go. So I went to the casino. Most amazed by was that the casino was bringing together people of all different demographics, all for the same thing, pretty much. But it was just very interesting. It was just like, and for me, I'm always about business, right? And I was amazed at how. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. I was amazed at how the casino had it from the entry to the casino so smooth, like just park pretty much and then go in. There was no parking garage. I mean, there was no like, oh, pay for parking, no really no obstruction, no like take a ticket and pay nothing. It was just so smooth to get you in and out. It was just I was just like I was looking at the business operations of the whole thing. You should have it so smooth, right? And the gamification of the whole slot machines, like the artistic stuff. Like now they got it real, for when I was there, real catchy, like the graphics and stuff to really attract you. And I'm like, why in the hell is this gaming machine or this slot machine so big? But it's just the allure in the stuff of just the graphics and all that. But like I said, um, I'm not really I'm not a casino person at all, to be honest. I don't like to throw away money like that. I don't think I played one slot or nothing like that. I just because it was just all new to me. I didn't even know how to play the slot machine. Like you got to go and get a card and all this shit. And I'm like, that's Big Brother tracking your ass. That's Big Brother tracking you to see when they start asking for personal identifying information, and I know they got to do that. There's no really no money now. You take the money to the thing or the chips to the thing, and they pay you out. But I just feel like, yo, that's them documenting how much you lost, how much you won, how when you came, when you did it. It's the way to let me shut up. But yeah, it was just really interesting to me, and very interesting to me. What's up with Tanya Jones? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you to all my moderators who I feel like I said this is the only chat, and I'll be around, y'all. I'll be around. I feel our moderators are the best moderators because this is the place where all the moderators make you feel welcome, even if they knew like you're a new person. You drop down, they'll make you feel like you've been here for 20 years because they'll all greet you. So thank you for my moderators for being so hospitable. Lefty Forever says Lemon left says he wants to get the channel. He keep leaving, going to other people's channel too, and everyone. People are tired of the disrespect. He let the West guy curse out his chat. Lefty Forever. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Lefty trying to get me in trouble. Lefty is just it's. Let me tell you something. Lefty Forever. Um, this is a game where you have to find out your craft, meaning you have to your business, your enterprise cannot be dependent on others if you're going to truly succeed in this business because somebody could come and snatch all your people. You're going to still may have to maintain. There are going to be ups and there are going to be downs. There's going to be some drama dealing with somebody else, and there's going to be nights where there's not that much engagement, and then there's going to be nights where it's popping, right? You have to find a way to have a contingency plan when that happens. Your show can't be solely on others because there's no loyalty on these YouTube streets. The people that frequent your platform may decide to go somewhere else, right? You know? So you have to be able to have the show go on with or without them. And then if based on what you're saying, Lefty, if you're leaving your broadcast to go to other broadcasts, the audience doesn't like that. The audience takes that as the epitome of disrespect because they're there to see you. They don't give a damn about what's going on because in a way, when you do that, you're advertising for the place that you just gone. And these people are very savvy. They got 2, 3 devices, and on 3 of those devices, they're all YouTube. So they could tell you instantly where he went because they tied into another broadcast, right? So then when you do that, people are going to now leave your broadcast. And go, I'm just telling you the nature of the business. It's not to knock him or anything, but you can't do that. You got to be solely focused on your broadcast. You know, I mean, YouTube audience is very fickle. They're there to see you, and when you show you're not all in with them, then they then enact their right to move on to something else or turn you off completely. Uh, you know, the YouTube audience over here is very fickle. They're very vocal, very opinionated. They expect certain things to happen. They're not like other audiences, and they'll, oh, hopefully he'll understand that. I mean, yeah, it's just interesting. And if you do get people on, you got to concede to their wishes, right? You have to concede to their wishes. You have to sit up there, and if they come on in, you have to maybe allow them to curse people out to maintain their presence. It's a whole draining psychological factor, you know. I never made contingency plans. Nobody. I mean, some people may have gotten certain leeway, but my stuff is pretty much the same through and through. Like you do certain things. Like there are people who try to plant landmines on my channel. I say, no, you got to go. You got to go. I see what you're doing. So, but hopefully he'll figure that part of the game out. To be honest, so that's all I can say. All right, Bricks and Base says, please like and subscribe if you have not done so. Please like the video. Um, Anything else, y'all? Yes, bro. He says she has 3 devices. I'm serious. Three devices. For sure, for sure. And they got the laptop running. So, all right. Anything else, y'all? Anything else y'all want me to talk about? I'm not too abreast on anything new that's occurring on these YouTube streets, to be honest. It is what it is. Like I said, please stay vigilant. In these YouTube streets. I mean, in these YouTube streets and off these YouTube streets. And I think if anything that the TikTok ban has shown people is that, listen, this whole thing going on can be wiped out in an instant. So don't be sending your kids to private school based off of YouTube income or social media income because that could be wiped away. That was crazy how they on the flip of a switch, they just turned off TikTok. They said they said January 19th. It was a few hours before it was January 19th hit before they had cut off the TikTok. So they just got things on a flip of a switch. And then on top of that, you go to your app store, they said, "Oh, you looking for TikTok? These are recommend other apps that we recommend." Don't put your livelihood you know, I'm just saying, it's crazy. It's crazy out here. But what else I want to say? Yeah, and just be prepared for some chaos. I feel that once this man, I don't know what he's doing now, but once he started putting in executive orders and then Biden out here freeing everybody from you know, the retribution that may come from Trump. I heard he pardoned everybody. I'm like, damn, I was like, pardon? Who pardon? Who getting pardoned now? So that lets you know if the sitting president on his way out, he probably got a birdie in his ear. Let me tell you how that shit probably went out, allegedly. Biden probably got a birdie in his ear from Trump's side and said, look, you better start pardoning these folks because based on what I've been privy to, they coming for you." And Biden was like, "What? Are you lying to me?" He said, "Okay, you get a pardon, you get a pardon, you get a pardon, He was down there pardoning his whole family for what I heard. I said, "See, you ain't doing that in your last hours unless somebody done told you that. Who do that? Who has ever done that? It ain't funny, but it's letting you know what's to come. Like he gonna operate off of fear and retribution for what those people did to him and try to do to him. So that's why you see everybody flipping because they don't want to be over there talking about retribution. Like I told you, Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, Bezos, all there because they don't know. They know if they don't get on ship, See, Elon cool because once that tariff thing come in place, Elon gonna probably have a special exemption. I'm telling you 100 because China is one of his major places that his Teslas are sold. Now let's just tell you how much of a G is, how much Musk is a G. You got to give it to homeboy because we know the Chinese, they ain't really cool with Americans like that, right? So for him to have the Chinese authorities say, "Oh, we only really feel cool with Elon being the owner of TikTok," tells you a lot. And then for Elon to have his Tesla selling the way it is, because let me tell you something, the Chinese over there, they can shut things down. Okay. And Elon is not Chinese by no means. So, I'm looking at Elon, I'm like, yo, what's going on? Are you gonna play Trump? Because the Chinese don't work without some form of promises and stuff like that. So it's interesting to see. It's interesting to see how that goes. Just look at how like really what's going on is like the B sector, but in Washington D.C. I'm serious. People coaching up to people that they really don't like, but got an allegiance to other people who they really like, but they pretending like they like you more to further their agenda and get what they can, And when they get what they can, they gonna dump you. This is all what this seemed like because right before what was they all was with Biden and Obama. And Obama got everybody, let's be honest, everybody looking at Obama side eye too. They sure are. I'm gonna tell you why. Hold on. This is how everybody looking at Obama right now. When he's sitting up there all giggling, where were they? Oh, at the funeral of Jimmy Carter. He all up there buddy buddy with Trump. And we're like, what? 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 You done sold your soul to Obama? We like, what? So I'm just telling you, you can't trust nobody. Right? I'm just telling you, the beast said that it's just like Washington. Okay. And everybody, now that who's in power? Who's in power? Trump's in power. Everybody trying to cozy up to him, the man in power, so they don't suffer his retribution that he got coming. Because he coming with an iron fist. Let me tell you something. The worst thing that for Trump, the worst thing that could have happened was for Trump to get a break in between them 4 years. He was in the office 4 years, didn't know what the hell he was doing. He got a break. He was upset and angry. That's when we had Biden. Now he in office. During them 4 years, he had all his advisors and everything strategizing about how we gonna get in and what we gonna do. And he coming with an iron fist. What's up, Ronnie Q? I didn't mean to ignore you. What's going on, Ronnie Q? Happy 2000 Martin Luther King Day to you. Um, So he coming in with an iron fist. I feel he already done shut down the immigration app. Okay, so he told y'all, "Oh hell no to the no, 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 you ain't coming in." Okay, he told y'all bye bye virtually. It's not funny. It's not funny, but you like, damn. They said minutes into him getting sworn in, the app was bye bye. Imagine if you on that app and you trying to get in and it says, "Oh, sorry, out of service." What? Ooh, child. Listen, y'all. Like I said, I put myself in the position of everybody that I speak about and all that. And like I said, if I was on that app, I would have been crying too. I'd be like, "Oh hell no!" But a lot of people ain't believing what that man said. So I'm gonna drop my link real quick in case anybody got anything they want to say, and then I'll be up out of here. I'm gonna try to enjoy the remainder of my Martin Luther King Day. I'm debating if I want to go to the gym or not. But yeah, ooh child. Um, yeah, but going back to that whole casino thing, the gamification of gambling is crazy. I saw a lot of people, y'all. I saw people who were down and out. I was saying like, "Ooh, child, you ugly." I was sorry if you said that, but it was some people I was not trying to look in their face because I'm like, "Ooh, you look what you been through. They done stole your money and you up in here. I can, boy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't let the casinos take your money, boy. They operating on a whole algorithm, yo. Ooh, Lord. Yeah, so please be careful. I can see how a casino gets you though, but yeah, I don't know. I may go back just to try the slot machines and stuff like that. And then the people up there, I feel sorry. You know what? When I was there, I said, "Damn, I feel sorry for the people that work there because they gotta breathe in all that smoke. If somebody got bad breath, they can't tell them they got bad breath. If they need to bathe, they can't tell them they need to bathe because then with casinos, it's about money. So even if the person ain't bathed in 3 days, you're supposed to suck it up because if they leave, they lose the money. It's just I would hate to be one of those people. Just like, oh Lord. I was like, damn, y'all can't get a better. I didn't know. I don't know what the rate of pay is in the casino, but I could just imagine. I'm like, y'all gotta suck that up. Ooh, Lord, smoking. I'm like, you probably gonna get smoke cancer from that, lung cancer. Like just being in the vicinity of secondhand smoke, and they were wearing masks, but the masks don't really work like that, you know. But, child, yeah, exactly. Bricks the bed. Ew. Ugh. Oh Lord. You know what? You know what else is oh Lord. Let's see what else is this right here.
Just like the owl comes out at night, my coochie comes out late at night. Night out, night out, night out, a night out. Oh hell no!
Mm, mm, mm. Woo, I wonder what she doing, Brixton Bay. What is Dragons doing? Did she celebrate MLK Day with Julio? You said why? Because we had to be reminded. We got to be reminded that Martin Luther King's dream has been fulfilled. For better or for worse. Time. Imagine. Ooh, no. I wonder what Martin Luther King would say to Sexy Red. I wonder I'm serious. What would Martin Luther King say to Sexy Red? He did not fight for that. He didn't fight for you to act ratchet. He didn't fight for you to sit out here and say what your Uchi do at night. Okay, now that's not Sexy Red, but that's Dragons. Um, what person has ever done this, scamming the American people over useless crypto coins? Fuck those who voted for. Oh Lord, I state of being. I agree with you, and I was listening to both sides of the argument concerning that, and they were up there saying that he's always been an entrepreneur, but I mean, I'm going to present both sides of the argument. What is the difference between Trump doing what he did and other presidents who have issued a commemorative coin or whatever? But I agree with you, instead of being for that to happen, and then people can say, well, a commemorative coin, they know that they're paying for a coin and not hoping that they can't lose all their investment. You're very right. I mean, you're very right, state of being. I just think it's opportunistic. It's kind of scamish in a way because if you are with cryptocurrency, you can put $25 in and you could lose everything. And I feel like the presidency should be held to a standard where people are not put in a position. But yeah, it's just weird, 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 weird. It's weird times we're in. And I think, and then instead of being, you have to come to the question of how much will he sell out the American people for, right? Because when you do things like that, that means that you can't be bought, right? To some degree, right? So, good question, though. I agree with you. Remember, Dolores Tucker? She'll be so shocked. Like, I don't know who that is. Sorry, Brixton, man. I don't know who that is. Dolores. Ooh, Lord. Lord. Anyway. Anybody want to see? Now, they saying this is Tulsa, but I say this is Heidi. But anyway, anybody want to see Tulsa or Heidi?
Hello, bitch, come on. We're about to go suck dick.
Child. All right. What else I want to say? That's about it. That's about it, y'all. So Hopefully, y'all been thoroughly entertained. I do try to give y'all a break from the mess that's going on. Um, but yeah, that's about it. Oh, that's what I want to say, Rob P. Thank you, Rob P. I had to go back and scroll to your comment. Rob P says the B sector mirrors things in real life at sorry, the B sector mirrors things in real life at things. I think you meant at times. Lessons can be learned. Rob P, I totally agree. The B sector has taught me so many things in terms of how to set things up to get what you want and just to I'm gonna say play people, but how can I say this the right way? Like the B sector has allowed me to understand how to set up situations to get my desired outcome, right? So let me give you an example. So if somebody say you did something and you go back at them, you can sit up there and use the words that they use to convey the point that you wanted to convey. And I actually did this in real life. Somebody was trying to sit up there and support somebody, right? And I turned around and said, "Now you see how you said that? Why couldn't they say that the way you said it?" And then, boop, it was over. I won my argument, right? But it's called strategic strategy thinking, I guess you could say, right? Because you're thinking ahead of how the person will move. You can say it's chess, but I think what the B sector does is it exposes you to so many different angles because you're coming across so many different people, right? When somebody come checking up on you that you ain't heard from ages, you're like, what you want? What you want? What's going on? I just heard you. I just saw you bashing me in somebody chat. Now you coming to see how I'm doing. What's going on? Who put you on assignment? And also, it just teach you to not say nothing, right? I think the research will teach you discipline, right? Because the words that you say can be used against you. So usually, all you gotta do is scope and just shut up. I tell you, the bleachers are the best seats. Now, not in real life, but the bleachers in the sky are the best. You're like, okay, all right. Just that's how they call Lolo, right? Lolo be over here playing stupid and dumb, but they caught her somewhere else saying, "Oh, she got to dumb herself down for this sector." And they're like, "Oh, okay. We see how you really feel, right?" hmm Screenshotting, recording. It's just a lot, a lot of stuff that you could use in your real life, you know. hmm it's just interesting time. Just and also dealing with people and not having to suffer the consequences of dealing with. You see somebody crazy, you know how to deal with a crazy person. Or if you see somebody who's aggressive, you know how to deal with them. Or you know how to deal with a snake. Just it's just interesting how to remain composed. Because I remember Ronnie Q, to be exact, one of the people that tried to provoke me because I came on here acting like a choir boy and being respectful of women, and they got a thrill out of just getting me to curse, calling them, hoes and bitches and all that other stuff. But that teaches you emotional intelligence, right? Just compose yourself so that you have all the ammunition to go after when you need be. You know. So that's what I gotta say about that. What's up, Black Strawberry Apple? How you doing? Good to see, girl. Black Strawberry Apple. I think they confusing you for Blackberry Molasses because somebody was out here unless you didn't cut off your name. Somebody said, "Oh, that's that lady over there, at SK chat." That lady be. I'm like, no, that ain't never seen no molasses in my chat. I see Black Strawberry. I don't know. Maybe that is you. I don't know, girl. But anyway, your name was popping in the streets. Kudos to you. You said that's Tulsa. Y'all think so? No, we need to talk about Mr. Sparkle. Child, you see how, ooh, like I said the other night, I ain't never seen a crossed eyed Asian horse ever in my life. I was like, Lord, and they bragging about being in a dirty place. I'm like, how could you? You pick up a shirt, you don't know if it's gonna be a roach or a rat that says surprise. How you live in that? Like that's just grotesque. Like, good Lord have mercy. I'm like, you don't have no visitors. Surprise! I'm here. Where's your scrap set? Ooh, Lord have mercy. All right. You just taking the apple off. Okay, because there's somebody running around here, black strawberry molasses. So, ooh, Lord. Just tell them it ain't you. What's up, Enjoy Life? How you doing? Yeah, Auntie Donna says right. And Black Strawberry been here for years. Yeah. So I'm just alerting you, Black Strawberry. Somebody running around here with molasses on their name, just out here just doing the most, I guess. Yeah, I guess you better put an apple before apple, Black Strawberry, apple. Yeah, so they don't confuse you. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know, child. Misunderstood, boy, she giving out money here and there. Like Misunderstood is the lotto machine around here. But anyway. All right, y'all, that's my show. Like I said, if you want to, feel free to suggest your dollar sign surfing crowd. I really don't have nothing else for you. Just stay vigilant, stay woke, because I think a lot of stuff is about to pop off, especially tomorrow, I feel. So we'll see. With that being said, I'm out of here. And at the end of the day, make sure you give thanks, because he controls all, he controls all. So all right, what's up, your pleasure 721? You coming in as we about to depart. All right, so I will see y'all later. Y'all take care and be safe out there. All right, have a good one. Thank y'all for your support. Thank you to all my moderators. I really do appreciate y'all so much for all the work that y'all do and the consistent image that y'all keep. Because I think this is one of not one of. This is the most welcoming place on YouTube. All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all.
Sir King.
Canvas.
Sir King. Sir King.
Canvas.
Sir King. Sir King.
Bye, y'all. Take care.